What up, everyone? And let's be real, who wouldn't want to spend summer in Canada? I'm talking breathtaking mountains, turquoise lakes, and cities that'll make your jaw drop. Planning to visit Canada this summer? Here's how to get your Canadian visitor visa in no time and make the most of your trip. But before you pack your bags, you'll need a Canadian visitor visa. I'm going to break down the entire visa process into bite-sized pieces. So even if you've never done this before, you'll be a pro by the end of this video. We're talking all the insider tips and tricks, so you can spend less time stressing over paperwork and more time planning your epic Canadian adventures. Get ready to say bonjour to poutine, maple syrup, and a whole lot of fun. Let's do this. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's make sure you actually need a visa. If you're lucky enough to be from a visa-exempt country, you can skip the visa drama altogether. You just need to apply for an ETA, aka an electronic travel authorization. It's like a VIP pass that lets you enter Canada by air. To see if your country's on the VIP list, check out the link in the description box below. I've got you covered. But if you're not from a visa-exempt country, don't sweat it. Getting a Canadian visitor visa might sound scarier than a moose in your backyard, but trust me, it's totally manageable. Just stick with me, and we'll get you through it faster than you can say, Justin Trudeau. Alright warriors, it's time to gather your weapons. I mean, documents. The Canadian government wants to make sure you're a legit visitor, which means proving you're a responsible human who's actually coming back home. First things first, you'll need your passport. Make sure it's valid for at least 6 months past your intended stay in Canada. Nobody wants their passport expiring mid-poutine binge. Next up, your travel itinerary. They want to know where you're going, when you're going, and how long you're staying. You'll also need proof of financial support because, let's be real, Canada doesn't run on maple syrup alone. Bank statements, pay stubs, you know the drill. And finally, if you're visiting family or friends, they'll need to send you a letter of invitation. It's like a warm, fuzzy Canadian hug in document form. Okay folks, it's time to put your internet skills to the test. It's application time. Head over to the IRCC website, link in the description, because this is where the magic happens. The online application is pretty straightforward, but remember, honesty is the best policy here. Answer all the questions truthfully and triple check your documents before hitting that submit button. Think of this as an online obstacle course. You've got to jump over hurdles and dodge those pesky error messages. But hey, you've got this! Hold up, you're almost there, but some of you might need to give biometrics. Don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. Basically, you'll need to go in person to provide your fingerprints and a photo. Once that's done, it's time for the hardest part, the waiting game. Processing times can vary, but it usually takes a few weeks to a couple of months. So my advice, apply early. Don't wait till the last minute and risk missing out on those epic Canadian summer vibes. While you're waiting, channel your inner Zen master. Meditate, practice patience, and visualize yourself swimming in turquoise lakes and devouring mountains of poutine. And cue the confetti, you've got your visa, you did it! Now it's time to unleash your inner explorer and conquer the Great White North. Picture this, you're strolling through Banff National Park, surrounded by towering mountains and crystal clear lakes. You're indulging in the most delicious poutine of your life at a street food market in Montreal. Canada is your oyster, my friend. But before you jet off on your epic adventure, remember to pack your sense of adventure, an insatiable appetite for poutine, and of course your camera. And there you have it, your guide to conquering the Canadian visitor visa process and having the most epic summer ever. Remember, a little preparation goes a long way, so start early, stay organized, and don't be afraid to channel your inner Canadian. Want to know more tips for traveling to Canada this summer? Hit like, share, and subscribe for all the latest updates. See you in Canada! I can't wait to hear all about your Canadian adventures. Drop your dream Canadian destinations in the comments below, let's share the wanderlust. Until next time, stay awesome, stay adventurous, and keep exploring.